Hello everyone, I'm Jordan and this is Box Angle's Weekday Leadership Workshop. Every day, we break down leadership quotes to help become better people and leaders in the process. On Tuesday, we looked at leadership and attitude. We focused on the external reflection of our internal state of being. We looked at whether or not we had a proactive or reactive attitude. We went over the fact that our attitude, whether good or bad, will be reflected in those we influence. Today, let's talk about empowering those we lead. The quote of the day is, "As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others," by Bill Gates. Well, what does empower mean? Put simply, to empower means to give someone the authority or power to do something, which is simple enough, but how do we do that in the real world? Well, let's talk about that in part one. How do we do it? First off, let your people make decisions. You don't have to micromanage, I promise you. This can be very tricky, but are you a director or are you a dictator? Are you leading people or positions? You'll want to delegate decisions as far down in the org structures as is appropriate. For example, if you're a band director or corps director, or perhaps a WGI or winter percussion ensemble director, then maybe you don't need to be the one that schedules sectionals. Maybe you can empower your section leaders or their techs to make those decisions. Or maybe letting your member/student leadership team decide when to have their calls. Give them the opportunity to decide and succeed. Pushing decisions down as far as you can go helps ensure those lower on the org ladder are still being engaged and helping build something better. Another thing you're going to want to do is try and match the right people with the right processes so they have a better chance at success. Not everyone has the aptitude for everything, and that's okay. However, if you think it's going to help them grow while tackling the challenge, don't be afraid to give them a chance. We will definitely talk about this subject later, but you have to be okay with a bit of failure in order for your team to grow into their full potential. So, on to part two. Why empower people? Well, there are a bunch of different reasons, but I'm going to try and cover the most pressing handful. First off, people who are empowered are happier. They feel like they are more in control of their slice of the org and that they matter. Think about a time when you have been participating in something and felt like you had no control and your opinion didn't matter. Did you give it your all? Did you go above and beyond what was needed? I know the times I have worked the hardest were not necessarily the times when I got paid the best, but the times where my boss or leader let me be involved in the process the most. The times where they actively encouraged me to problem solve with them. Empowering someone helps them feel like they have more of a stake or ownership in the process. And if someone feels like they have more of a stake or responsibility, they are much more likely to stay committed even when times get tough because the results are much more personal. That's great for your groups and orgs because higher commitment leads to less turnover, better continuity, and less time spent having to develop someone new. But empowering others doesn't just help them, it also helps you. So we'll conclude with part three. Helping others helps yourself. Empowering others also helps you as a leader. You only have so much bandwidth to get things done, especially if you want to have a healthy work/life balance. Giving the others the chance to make decisions is a force multiplier for you. If you've trained them well and they know what success is for the org, they are more likely to make great decisions that are in line with what you need as a leader. Now, I'm sure you may be able to do it alone, but imagine if you had a whole team of you. In fact, imagine being surrounded by a whole team of people who have a deeper knowledge of their subject than you, but who would also still make decisions in line with organizational values. Not only is that better for you, it's better for the org too. If you want even more on this topic, I know I could spend a long time talking about it. You should check out one of my all-time favorite leadership books. It's called 12, The Elements of Great Management. Heck, the fourth is called The Value of Employee Engagement. They also have the sixth element, someone encourages my development. The seventh, my opinion seems to count. And the eighth, a connection with the mission of the company. The book is great. I've given out at least 4 copies to the people whom I have trained. I'll put a link down in the doobly-doo down below. A quick summary is that organizations that did better than their competitors, as surveyed by Gallup, had these 12 elements in common. So, now on to our assignment. Today or tomorrow, I want you to actively find something to delegate that maybe you wouldn't normally. This doesn't have to be a large decision. It could be something as simple as a small piece to rehearse next week, or maybe even when the next follow-up call for a department has to be. We are not looking for something life-altering. We just want to get into the habit of letting others make decisions and be empowered in their line of work or study. It's about giving someone a chance they may not normally get to contribute to your organization, and about giving you the chance to practice letting go. A real leader empowers others. A real leader lifts others up. Well, I hope today's lesson helped you become a better person and a leader in the process. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We're always looking to add more friends and grow. You can find us on the web at boxangle.com. On Instagram, our handle is @boxangle. To get to our YouTube channel, you can go to boxangle.com/YouTube. Also, make sure to check out Jenna's series, Medical Mondays. She got sick this past week, so the next video will be out this coming Monday. However, every Monday she covers a new topic related to performing and athletic arts. You can go to boxangle.com/Medical Mondays to find her series. If you'd like to support the channel and get a couple of free audiobooks while you're at it, you can go to boxangle.com/Audible trial. You'll get 2 free books, one of which could be 12 The Elements of Great Managing. As always, thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow.